Hello everyone and welcome to another beautiful edition of the V Alert. For those joining us for the first time, V Alert simply means Veritas Alert. And on this platform, we'll let you in on the happenings in the Catholic churches in the Archdiocese of Benin City. My name is Amachiko Sisochukwu.
And I'm Gloria Aigbefo. The Veritas newspaper remains the official newspaper of the Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City. And on this February edition 2024, we'll be letting you in on the events that took place within the Archdiocese and beyond.
With me here is a copy of the Veritas newspaper, and you can get this in any Catholic church around you in the Archdiocese of Benin City. Or you can head down to our office at number 34 Airport Road to get a copy for just 200 naira. Before we get on to the business of today, Gloria.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm good. You know, we did not meet for the January edition. Yes, sorry. We were not able to have a paper review for the January edition because of some unforeseen circumstances.
Yes.
And we apologize for that, but we are here now to be with you. So we will get down straight to the business of the day because we do not have much time. So the major headline here says, all is not well with Nigeria, but all hope is not lost. Akubeze. All is not well with Nigeria, but all hope is not lost. Akubeze. The Archbishop of Benin City has decried the socio-economic problems faced in the country, and he made this remark during his homily at a holy mass celebrated at Oko Medium Security Correctional Center. He said Nigerians are in need of a home where there will be justice and peace, no fear of terrorism or kidnapping, and where human rights are being respected as well. And according to Archbishop Akubeze, God has blessed Nigeria with human and natural resources, but corruption, bad governance, and other social vices have stopped the growth and progress of the country. He also called on the governments of Edo State to look into all inmates awaiting trial at the correctional center and see how they can get speedy justice and also pardon those of them who have shown remorse and are ready to turn a new leaf in the society. To read more about this story, just go down to page 3 of the Veritas newspaper.
Now, still on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, British Catholic politician demands justice for Christians killed in Nigeria at Christmas. As a result of the last year's Christmas attack that left over 200 Christians dead in Plateau, Nigeria, British politician Lord Acton of Liverpool has called on the UK government to urgently address persecution in Nigeria. Lord Acton demanded urgent action to identify and bring to trial the perpetrator of the attack that started on December 20 last year. Let's not forget the 2022 Pentecost Sunday Church massacre that left over 50 Christians dead in Nigeria that took place in Ondo State. So justice should be meted out to these evil perpetrators, terrorists attacking innocent Christians when they are fellowshipping with their creator. So that is what this story is all about. It starts from the front page of the Veritas newspaper and it continues on page 11 of the Veritas newspaper.
And on page 9, Pope urges Catholic journalists to communicate gospel with the heart. Pope urges Catholic journalists to communicate gospel with the heart. Pope Francis recently welcomed to the Vatican some group of Catholic communicators serving the church in France as they concluded a 4-day spiritual formation retreat in Rome. In his prepared remarks, the Pope drew attention to the importance for Catholic communicators to communicate with the heart. According to Pope Francis, communicating is not propaganda or marketing, but being in the Word to take care of others. He also encouraged the Catholic communicators to take care of, not to hesitate to share through communication all the good things done in their diocese, religious congregations, and organizations, and to also be creative and welcoming. So to read more about what Pope Francis told the Catholic Communicators, page 9 of the Veritas newspaper.
And on page 5 of the Veritas newspaper, we have sustain your zeal as soldiers of Mary. Cleric urges legionaries at Al-Dashishan retreat. Legionaries were urged to put everything aside and sustain their zeal as soldiers of Blessed Virgin Mary. This was made known to all legionaries at the beginning of the year Al-Dashishan retreat, put together by the Assumpta Regia and Al-Dashishan Council of Legion of Mary Society. The Assistant Parish Priest of Holy Cross Cathedral, Rev. Father Raphael Akwetie, urged legionaries to become those soldiers of Blessed Virgin Mary that is full of discipline. He also went on to tell them that they should try as much as possible to avoid places where they can easily be lured into committing sin. And this event took place on the day of Memorial Feast of Blessed Michael Iwene Tansi at Blessed Tansi Catholic Church, New Benin. So this story, as stated earlier, is on page 5 of the Veritas newspaper if you want to read more.
Sustain your zeal. KSJI Benin Grand Commandery, now fully independent. New leaders visit Akubeze. KSJI Benin Grand Commandery, now fully independent. New leaders visit Akubeze. The Knights of St. John International in Benin Grand Commandery, which formally supervises the knighthood order in Benin City Archdiocese, have recently been decentralized in such a way that the Benin Grand Commandery is now inaugurated independently for Edo State. Following that also, new officers were also elected to pilot the affairs of the new commandery. The newly elected leaders, led by the Grand President, Brigadier General Emeritus Professor A.A. E. Ore, visited the Archbishop of Benin City to introduce the new officers to him. The Archbishop of Benin City, His Grace Most Reverend Dr. Augustine Obiora Akubeze, expressed delight over the outcome of the creation of the new commandery and also called on the officers to embrace peaceful coexistence amongst themselves. To read more about this, go to page 3 of the Veritas newspaper.
And here is another captivating headline, which is on page 6. St. Gabriel the Archangel holds memorial mass in honor of late Father Ogbowan. January 24th, 2024 made it 9 years since the passing of late Very Reverend Father Festus Nusakare Ogbowan. As such, priests, parishioners of St. Archangel Gabriel Catholic Church, Sapele Road, and family of Ogbowan were present for his memorial mass. The memorial mass was co-celebrated by parish priest, Very Reverend Father Jerome Idebe, and his assistant, Reverend Father Michael Enema. In his homily, Father Enema said that all Catholics should be conversant with the day of birth and preparation for the day of death. And also, we should continue to pray for the soul of Ogbowan, departed priest, and all family members. So we pray for the soul of late Very Reverend Father Festus Nusakare Ogbowan and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God. Rest in peace. Amen.
Well, also on page 3 here, only work, prayers can guarantee your promotion. Phil Obano, new NTA Benin Zonal Director. It was a thing of joy when the former general manager of the Nigeria Television Authority, NTA Asaba, Mrs. Phil Obano, as soon as the news of her recent elevation as the new zonal director of NTA was announced. This was during the sent forth of the immediate past zonal director of NTA Benin Network, engineer Mrs. Esosa. Mrs. Obano, who was full of excitement and gratitude, told Veritas in an interview that only work and prayer are the major ingredients for elevation in any place of work. She also advised those people who are aspiring to get to her level to be committed to their duties and also work like everything depends on it.
Now, on above the masthead, we have beginning the year with fasting. Prayer is also an agenda setting, a hige. Beginning the year with fasting, Prayer is also an agenda setting, Ehige. The Vicar General of the Archdiocese of Benin City, Very Reverend Father Dr. Augustine Ehige, has disclosed that the act of starting the activity for the year with prayer and fasting is also a way of setting an agenda for the new year. He made this assertion as Catholic faithful across the Archdiocese climaxed the 2024 Archdiocesan New Year Prayer and Fasting Program. The crusade was put together by the Archdiocesan Evangelization Commission, while the event took place at St. Paul Minor Seminary Field, Airport Road. So as we begin the new year, we pray for God's direction and will be done in our life. Amen.
Lumen Christi TV founder Olatunji crowned Aremo of Ofa Kingdom. The founder of the first indigenous Catholic television network in Africa, Lumen Christi Catholic TV, Sir Olusoju Olagunju and his wife, Lady Olabisi Olagunju, have been installed as the Aremo and Yeye Aremo of Ofa Kingdom in Kwara State. Sir Dr. Olusoju, Lumen Christi TV broadcasts pure Catholic content 24/7 on DSTV channel 350. It is seen across Africa and the entire world and has been very instrumental for the propagation of the faith and spreading the gospel of Christ. To read more about this, go to page 7 of the VERITAS newspaper.
Now, below the masthead, is there a battle in celebrating Valentine's Day during Lenten season? Is there a battle in celebrating Valentine's Day during Lenten season? This story is an article written by Ruben Mario Broderick, one of us here. This on page 17, and as you know, we are about to embark on the season of Lent, and this week, that's the 14th February, is Ash Wednesday, same day as St. Valentine's Day. So he wrote, let us all in the full meaning of Ash Wednesday. Say, for the Roman Catholic Church, Ash Wednesday is the start of the 40-day season of Lent, which precedes the holiday of Easter, which commemorates Jesus' resurrection. The season, including Ash Wednesday, is a time for penance, charity, and fasting according to the Catholic teaching. He also wrote on Valentine's Day, celebrated each year on February 14. It's a holiday for romance and gift giving. So he also talked on the battle, that is how it came together on the same day. Will this one be celebrated and the other will let go? No. We'll celebrate the Ash Wednesday, which begins the Lenten season for the Catholics, and we'll also celebrate the St. Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is all a day of showing love and care and gift giving. So Kosi, do you have any plan for St. Valentine's Day?
I was hoping you would not come here.
Do you have any plan for St. Valentine's Day?
I don't have any plans. We're obviously going to come to work, yes, and after work you go home and sleep and eat. That's it. There's no plans.
So let's celebrate it with love, and if you have what to share with others, share with others. And do not forget, it also begins the Lenten season, which is penance, be holy, charity, as in almsgiving, and fasting. Let us have it at the back of my. If you are in good health and you are in the right age to fast. Do not overdo it. Do it politely, and God sees within us and outside of us. So that's what the article is all about.
Thank you. And on page 9, priests shouldn't be carried away by euphoria of success. Father Owede. Priests shouldn't be carried away by euphoria of success. Priests have been described as the bridge through which others seek God's mercy, and also a vessel through which the mercy of God, which is humanity. And this was the stance of Very Reverend Father Obede while delivering his homily at the 10th priestly anniversary of 7 priests of the Archdiocese of Lagos, which was held at the Catholic Church of Ascension, Airport Road, Lagos State. Father Wede said that the role of priests as connectors of God and humans is a great task, that should remind them that the priesthood is not their own but belongs to Christ. According to him, having spent 10 years already in the priesthood is not a sign that one has arrived. He urged the priests to learn from the example of Christ, and he also told them to never be carried away by the happiness of success, then advised them not to compete with the people of God, but rather they should draw themselves closer to God and learn from one another. So for the full story, just go to page 9 of the Veritas newspaper.
Yeah, thank you, Kosi. And this leads us to the editorial, which is on page 10 of the Veritas newspaper. So it's titled Increased Insecurity Nationwide. World, government must listen to the cries of Nigerians now. Increased insecurity nationwide. Government must listen to the cries of Nigerians now. Well, this editorial is all talking about the insecurity in the country. What's the way forward? What's the plan of the government, the federal government, the local government? Let's not forget, Kosi, the one that took place in 2022. That was Pentecost Sunday, the church massacre that left over 50 Christians dead in Ondo State, Nigeria. And last year, we have 200 people that died in Plateau State in Nigeria last year, December. And the one that is of quite somehow recent right now is the 5 sisters that were adopted alongside with their father in their home in the Buari area council federal capital territory in Abuja itself. They even
I think Abuja is not safe for somewhere that is the capital city of Nigeria. It's not sad. I don't get the.
It's the capital of Nigeria. At least, even though there's no security in other places,
it should be secure.
But that is where
but now people are getting kidnapped. And if you ask people, no, I'm not going to Abuja. You want me to be kidnapped? Like, it's so insecure. Everywhere is so insecure now, and it's not funny anymore. Around last year, we had these issues of priests getting kidnapped.
It's still happening now.
Yeah, but it was really a trend in last year. Like, priests were getting kidnapped and even getting murdered. And now this year again, we've come where we thought that okay, it's already coming down. This one started again, so it's not. The government Tinubu needs to do something about this.
Because it's really alarming. Insecurity is alarming. What do we need to do? What's the way forward? Jack barring out right now is not the way forward for everyone. All of us want to look for how to run out of this situation, but we still have family down here. So our government, all hands need to be put on deck to ensure that Nigerians are secured.
Yeah, just like Archbishop Akubeze said in the one of the headlines that I read, Nigerians are looking for a place where they can travel to safely and come back without fear of being kidnapped or without fear of being terrorized, whether by herdsmen or any other person. No, not by all these security vices. Mm-hmm. We need a place where we can go and be safe, feel safe and loved like we are at home. So there has to be something needs to be done about it.
So we are begging, please find solution to it. We want to be secured in our country. Yeah. So thank you. That's all that is about the editorial. So we'll now go on a commercial break. We'll be right back soon.
Hello there. Do you have an upcoming event? Or would you love the services of a printing press? I know two brands you can trust. Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are your best bet to deliver top-notch services at a very affordable rate. Florid System Printing Press specializes on all kinds of printing, ranging from notebooks, jotters, calendars, magazines, flyers, banners, and much more. While Catholic Social Communication Benin offers distinct video and photo coverage services nationwide for any event, be it weddings, funerals, Hello there. Do you have an upcoming event? Or would you love the services of a printing press? I know two brands you can trust. Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are your best bet to deliver top-notch services at a very affordable rate. Florid System Printing Press specializes on all kinds of printing, ranging from notebooks, jotters, calendars, magazines, flyers, banners, and much more. While Catholic Social Communication Benin offers distinct video and photo coverage services nationwide for any event, be it weddings, funerals, birthdays, conferences, and lots more. Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are located at number 30 and 34 Airport Road beside St. Paul's Catholic Church, Benin City. For bookings or business inquiries, kindly contact us on 070 4387 3298 070 4387 3298. Hello there. Do you have an upcoming event, or would you love the services of a printing press? I know two brands you can trust: Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are your best bet to deliver top-notch services at a very affordable rate. Florid System Printing Press specializes on all kinds of printing, ranging from notebooks, jotters, calendars, magazines, flyers, banners, and much more. While Catholic Social Communication Benin offers distinct video and photo coverage services nationwide for any event, be it weddings, funerals, birthdays, conferences, and lots more. Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are located at number 30 and 34 Airport Road beside St. Paul's Catholic Church, Benin City. For bookings or business inquiries, kindly contact us on 070 4387 3298 070 4387 3298. Hello there. Do you
paper. We also have a place where you can place your adverts with your goodwill messages, and as such, we'll just let you in on some of the goodwill messages / adverts that took place on the Veritas newspaper. On page 2, we have Immaculate Conception College, boarding school for boys only, entrance examinations. All about admission. Online application procedure is currently ongoing. Please go through it. From there you see if you want your child to be in that school. It's a good school, it's a Catholic school where good morals and principles are imbibed. So that leads us to page 18 of the Veritas newspaper. Here we have Catholic Social Communication, Archdiocese of Benin City. So we are out to offer the coverages that we offer: video coverage, drone camera. We also have the bookshop, live streaming, and so on and so forth. And we also have any story that you want us to publish on the Veritas newspaper. We are open to work with you. And down there we also have the Diocesan Printing Press Florid System. So if you want to print your wedding programs, any program you want to do, if it is a burial ceremony, anniversary, birthday, we are here to print. Come, it's quite affordable. We'll print it for you. Calendar, jotters, and so on and so forth. So that's on page 18 of the Veritas newspaper. And down to page 19, we have a 2-day crusade to climax the 2024 Diocesan New Year prayer and fasting program at St. Paul Minor Seminary Field, Airport Road, Benin City. This event took place recently and is also on the Veritas newspaper, sponsored by Evangelization Commission, Diocese of Benin City. And that leads us to page 29, where we also have Gone Too Soon, Mr. Monday Ehime. So this is funeral arrangements. If you want to attend, you know the family, to go felicitate with them and celebrate with them. So the details are on page 29 of the Veritas newspaper. So that will, we'll now go over to Kosi, who will let us in on the articles and columns that appeared on the Veritas newspaper.
Well, yes, just like she said, the Veritas newspaper is rich in articles and columns that not only imbibe readers with the Catholic faith, it also educates, it also entertains. It is for the old, it is for the young. So everything you need is in this paper. There are articles for, there are Marian articles, articles relating to Mary. There are articles relating to the fathers of the church. There are comic articles there. There are a whole lot of articles. And I also want to thank our columnists who have made it possible, who have been there with us, who have been contributing to the success of our papers. We thank you a lot and we appreciate you very well. So yes, if you also want to be a columnist to the Veritas newspaper and you want to send us stories of events happening in your area, do feel free to send us a mail at veritasnewspapersbenin@gmail.com, or you can send us a WhatsApp message to the numbers that will be displayed shortly on your screen. Also, yes, of course, I'm not going to let you go. We offer a stream. We offer various services for. We can live stream your events. We can also, if you want to publicize your events, your ceremonies, if you have an announcement that you might want to make public, you can contact us to put it on our paper for just a very affordable amount. Yes, that's all for Gloria.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll now introduce our sports analyst, Oscar Adion. You're welcome to join us on today's show.
Good morning, good afternoon, Gloria.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Kosi.
Good afternoon.
By now, we'll be pushing some good champion.
Oh.
How the Super Eagles of Nigeria they stated yesterday was not a good show for them. So anyway, we congratulate them for even participating on the edition. So it was not an easy something anyway. So we've not all hopes on high bets. At the end of the day, they played their worst game yesterday. So there's no need to cry. We have another edition in Morocco next year. So we're hoping that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will go far, bringing the cup back home. It was not an easy something. It was good, but
we're disappointed.
We're disappointed now. So it was that in a competition like this, when you are going to a competition like this, you have to, all your tactics have to be going well. We're actually the best team going front, but at the end of the day, it was not a good acting. So we congratulate them. By next year, I have that hope, I have that confidence that we'll bring the trophy back home. Yeah, that's it.
We actually congratulate Nigeria. Just that the situation of the country was not just so suitable and so interesting any longer. This was just one thing that was somehow uniting every one of us right now.
Yeah.
All Nigeria were so happy, we're so hopeful.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, they tried. No one is perfect. So wish them better luck next time.
This is one of the things that brought joy to Nigeria.
Yeah.
We are passing a lot in this country. So I'll plead to the government, please, let these sports, let these things that bring unity to our dear nation, let it continue. This is the only thing that gives us joy. Please, I'll beckon on the government.
All right. Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you, Gloria.
So, as Kosi has stated earlier, if you have any events coming on soon, housewarming, birthday celebration, try as much as possible to book us early enough so that we'll not end up trying to please you, and be running helter-skelter when you don't call us early. Please, our prices are quite affordable. That is just the truth. Yes, they are quite affordable. So call us in if you want us to live stream your event for you, and we'll live stream it on the Catholic Archdiocese social media platform. On the Facebook we have Veritas Communication Benin, and on the YouTube we have Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City Communication. Yeah, please do not also forget, please, I'm begging you, do not forget, support the work of evangelization through the Catholic media on the account details that will be displayed on the screen.
Yes, and that is all for Veritas Alerts February edition. We see, oh, yes, before I forget, make sure you like our posts, like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook pages. Put down your comments for whatever you think that we can do to improve whatever we are doing. We appreciate your reviews a lot, and we will see you again next month for the March edition of the Veritas Alerts. But until then, I am Amachiko Sisochukwu.
And I'm Gloria Aigbefu.
I'm Oscar Idion. Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Bye for now.
you.